Hi everyone. Good morning. I hope you can hear me properly. Welcome to my place, and yeah, I hope you've had a wonderful morning so far. Good morning, Patria. Now, this morning's yoga and stretching session with me will be quite relaxing, hopefully, but if there is any stretches that you feel are too much for you, or you simply can't do, I'll show you a pose where you can just sit and relax into until you want to join me again with the next ones. So yeah, welcome to my place. This is my little setup here, which I do permanently here every morning. Hi Peter, hi Andrew. Hope you're all having a good morning. Thank you for joining me. Now I'm going to be a little bit further from the video, so I'll get up every now and then just to check comments and make sure that you can all hear me. All right, I'm going to move over here. I'll give it a couple more minutes, but if you want to start joining me, just get yourself in a nice seating position with your legs crossed, shoulders rolled back, chest nice and proud. And if there's one thing that you're going to take away from this morning, it would be that I'd like you to focus your breathing. So when I mean breathing, I'd like you to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So try that for me a couple of times. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. So I'd like you to keep that breathing throughout this stretching session with me. But also one more thing to add when you're breathing is when we're inhaling, we're expanding our belly so it's coming out. And then when we're exhaling, that belly is coming back in, tightening it. So you should be imagining your breath filling up right down to your belly, and when you're exhaling, releasing it and fully emptying the body, ready for a new set of breathing. So we'll try that again, guys. Breathing in through the nose, belly expanding out, and exhaling through the mouth, belly coming back in. Inhaling through the nose, belly expanding out, filling with air, and exhaling through the mouth, belly is now coming back towards the spine. At your own pace, do a couple more breathing while I just check the comments real quickly. Good morning, Indy. Lovely. Hi, Melissa. Thank you all for joining me this morning. This is also great for any kids as well. It's great for the whole family to really just enjoy focusing on our breath, relaxing our muscles, but also strengthening them. There's so many physical benefits as well as mental health benefits. So yeah, I encourage you all to join me. Like I said before, if there's anything that is too hard to do, I will show you a pose a little bit later, just so that you can choose to sit and relax in that position, and then you can join me again when you feel comfortable. So I'll give you lots of options throughout this time. All right, guys. So we've focused on our breathing We're going to get back down on the mat, legs crossed. We're just going to do some really light stretching now, where we're going to open up the chest, also warm up our upper body. So what we're doing here, in our seated position, nice and tall, our spine is reaching up towards the ceiling, our shoulders are rolled back, and our chest is nice and proud. Our hands comfortably sitting on our legs or on the ground, whatever you feel is comfortable for you. And get yourself back into that momentum of breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. With each breath, you're becoming more relaxed, more stronger, more in tune with your body. And in your next inhale, I would like you to bring your hands touching together just in front of your chest, your elbows coming out wide, and those palms are pressing against each other. And I'd like you to close your eyes and just do a couple of breaths in through the nose, expanding the belly, and out through the mouth, bringing that belly back to the spine, keeping your body up straight, chest still nice and proud. And what we're doing in this position is really encouraging our spine to be nice and lengthened, and our upper body in the correct posture. And in your next inhale, I'd like you to release your hands. The left hand will be in front of you, and you're bringing your right hand behind you. And what you're doing is you're slowly twisting your chest to the side. You don't have to go far, just as far as you feel is a nice stretch for you. But what we're doing is we're twisting our upper body towards the right side. And in this position, still relaxing and breathing. It's all too easy to forget to be aware of our breath, because our body does it so naturally. But a level of meditation is being aware of our breath. So this is what we're trying to focus on this morning. So in that next inhale, I want you to bring your arms and your chest back facing forward, with the palms touching each other, upper body nice and strong. Inhale, exhale. Next breath, I want you to do the same on your left side. So bringing our right hand in front of us and our left hand behind us, and start to move our chest to the side, twisting it without hunching our back, keeping our posture nice and strong, chest up, neck, shoulders nice and strong, and focusing on your breathing, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, you may not go far, but that's okay. The more you practice this, the more your flexibility and your range of motion will increase. At the next inhale, I want you to bring your hands up and your chest back to the middle. Beautiful. And we're going to do that one more time. So now we're going to release and go twist to the right hand side. And breathe in and breathe out. Coming back to the middle. Now to the left. we're going to do a bit of a back stretch. I'm going to turn around here so you can see me better. What we're doing is keeping our upper body nice and strong still. We're putting hands behind our back and we are just stretching, opening our chest as far as we can and still breathing comfortably. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Expanding the belly when we breathe in and contracting the belly when we breathe out. One more inhale and exhale. In the next inhale, you're slowly coming back up. And then what we're doing now is we're going to move our hands forward in front of us, reaching forward in this position. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. At your next inhale, come back up, seated position. Breathing in and breathing out. Next inhale, we'll be coming back here to our back bend stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale and exhale. Coming back to seated position. And now we're reaching forward again as far as we can with our arms. Lengthening our spine. And being comfortable. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhaling again through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Beautiful. How's everyone feeling so far? I'm just going to come up and check the comments. Lovely. Hi to District 201C1. Thanks, Peter. Beautiful. So what we're going to be doing now, I'm going to show you as well the pose if you find anything too hard. This is a pose that you are more than welcome to sit and relax into. It's called the child's pose. So what you are doing is you're sitting on your feet here and your legs are kind of coming out wide, but your toes are touching, so making like a triangle position. Your knees are wider than your hips, and what you're doing is you're slowly with your arms reaching forward, and this is called a child's pose. So what you're doing is you're trying to get your arms as far above your head, reaching, relaxing, and you're just enjoying this pose. It's a very beneficial pose as well, and I welcome you if there's any other stretches that I do throughout this time with you, then you're more than welcome to just sit and enjoy that child's pose position. So what I'm going to do first, I'd like to take you through a sun salutation yoga flow. Really simple, I've simplified it, but really it's a really good yoga flow to do in the morning to start your day. And yeah, so yeah, please come join me. You'll be starting with your feet hip width apart, nice and flat, connecting to the ground. And what you're doing is you're bringing your hands together, so palms pressed against each other, elbows nice and wide, shoulders are rolled back, chest is nice and proud, and breathing in this position, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. At your next inhale, I'm going to go through the first routine pretty slowly to explain it to you, and then the second and the third time I'll go a little bit quicker each time. So feel free to go at your own pace. I'm going to be doing this flow 3 times, so if you don't get it the first time, you can just pick up on it any time throughout the next flows. So this is starting position. Again, feet are hip width apart, palms together, shoulders rolled back, chest nice and proud, and in this position, just focus on your breath again. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. At your next inhale, I would like you to bring your arms above your head, and I'm just going to change position here so you can see. It's just a light back bend, bringing your head and your arms towards the back for a nice stretch. Still continually breathing and just enjoying this for a couple of seconds. At your next inhale, coming back up to neutral position. Bringing those hands to the chest, releasing them, and slowly coming down, reaching your feet. Once your hands are kind of on top of your knees there, I'd like you to stretch out your upper body. So you're stretching this way now. And just enjoy that position. Focusing on your breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Beautiful. Now I'd like you to then go further, reaching down to the ground as far as you can. And that's okay if you can't go as far as you would like. This is the first time you may be doing this. I encourage you to keep practicing yoga and stretching. It does have many benefits. And if you ever want ideas, feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to help you out. Alright, so you may be able to reach the ground, you may not. That's okay, wherever is comfortable for you. Now, in your next inhale, I'd like you to bend the knee slightly so you can reach the ground with your hands and take your right foot out into a lunge position. Beautiful. And just enjoy this position now by inhaling through the mouth, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhaling through the nose, the belly is expanding out, and exhaling through the mouth, the belly is coming back towards the spine. At your next inhale, I would like you to bend your knee on your right leg so it's coming down to the ground. Bring your left leg here. And now you are in all fours, so hands are just underneath your shoulders and your knees are just underneath your hips, hip width apart, on the legs and shoulder length apart on your arms. The next position is called a cat-cow, and what we're doing again, it's focusing on our back, our spine, really lengthening the spine. The reason I'm focusing is that a lot of us sit throughout the day, and therefore the lower back, the spine, is sometimes, I guess, not as looked after. So this is what I'm focusing on this morning with the stretches, to really give some love to our spine, our upper body, but also the rest of our whole body as well. So in this position, your next inhale, you're going to be arching your back, so tucking your tailbone in, making a big arch with your back, breathing. And now you're going to be going into a big dip in your back, so arching, moving the pelvic bone to reach up, looking up towards the ceiling or just above. Depends on your flexibility. And just enjoying this position for a second. And now at your next inhale, going back to that arch, tucking the tailbone in, making an arch with your back. Now your ears should be beside your arms. That's how much you should be tucking in. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Your next inhale, we're going back to that arch. So pushing out, making a big dip with our back. Eyes looking towards the ceiling as far as you can, while still being able to comfortably breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. We'll come back to that arch at your own pace. Making a big arch, bringing your ears parallel to your arms. Tucking that tailbone in. Really lengthening and adding that more oxygen and fluid to our spine and upper body. Inhale. And exhale. In your next inhale, we're going back to that neutral position. So our back is nice and flat. And we're going to tuck our toes underneath. Coming here into a triangle kind of shape with our body, into a downward dog. So to feel more comfortable in this position, you can have your feet a little bit wider than your hips and your toes pointing out a little bit in like a 45-degree angle to give you more stabilization. Hands are planted nice and flat on the mat and your shoulders nice and strong. And what you're doing is you're trying to bring the chest towards the legs in that really nice, strong position. And you're inhaling in this position. Exhaling. Inhale again. And exhaling. One more inhale. And exhale. Coming up here. Bend bending the knees, touching the mat. And then what we're doing is leaning back, seated position. Now bringing our left leg up to a lunge, here. In this position, so your knees will still be touching the ground. So then grab your toes, tuck that in, and get ready to lift those knees into a lunge position. Beautiful. Inhaling. And exhaling. At your next inhale, you want to slowly bring those legs up here again. So it may take you a couple of tries to get up there, that's okay. So now you're reaching for the ground if you can touch the ground, or you're just up here as far as you can. I'd like you to move your hands up towards just above your knees there. And I want you to now lengthen your spine towards where I'm lengthening it towards the wall here. And now, in your next inhale, I'd like you to slowly walk back up into a standing position where the feet are hip width apart and your hands pressed against each other, and just breathing in this position. I'd like you to continue breathing while I check these comments to see if there's anything new. Beautiful. Excellent. So that is the first flow of our sun salutation this morning. So now we're going to move on to the second flow of it. So that exactly the same moves, just a little bit faster this time. And really I'm going to be focusing on your breathing. I'd like you, the aim is to continually breathe while you're doing all the poses and even through transitioning between them. So yeah, so we would like to keep that going. I am going to go a little bit faster, okay? So, bringing those hands up above your head, reaching back a little bit as far as you can, breathing, and now coming back to standing position. Feet are hip width apart, hands are coming down to your chest or your heart center, and you're just focusing on your breath. Listening to your heartbeat. How fast is your heartbeat going right now? If it's a little bit faster than you would like it to be, then just focus on that heartbeat. Breathe oxygen into there, into the lungs, into the heart, and into the body. And just relax. Relax a little bit more. Focus on your heartbeat if you can feel it. Alright. In your next inhale, slowly bending forward, hands on just above your knees there, and lengthening our spine towards the wall. Using our arms as kind of support for that position. And now inhale, coming down, and exhale as far as you can reach, whether that is the ground or whether that's on your ankles or up on your chins, as far as you can go. as far as is comfortable for you. Now the benefits of this position is we're really stretching the back of our legs here, really lengthening those muscles as well as the joints that we have there in our legs. Enjoying this position by breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Belly, when we're breathing in, is coming out. And when we're breathing out, the belly's going back in. Should feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Now that we are breathing in, I'd like you to bend your knees, touch the ground and bring your left leg back towards a lunge position. If you need to correct yourself, that's okay. Beautiful. And coming here into a downward position, downward dog position. Coming back here into knees now touching the ground. Now correct yourself here again in this position, so your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. We're doing the cat-cow position now, which is breathing in, arching the back, tucking the tailbone in, ears are parallel to our arms. And next inhale, we're going the opposite way. So our head looking up towards the ceiling, shoulders are rolled back towards the back, tailbone up, and enjoying this position by breathing in and breathing out. And arching again, tucking the tailbone in, making a big arch with our back, tucking our chin towards our chest, ears are parallel to the shoulders. Inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful. Neutral position. Sitting back. Now bringing that right leg forward. Here. Going back to a lunge position. So tucking the toes underneath. Coming up to a lunge. Breathing as well continually, even while you're changing positions. So coming back up here to a standing position where your feet are hip width apart. And slowly rolling up where your hands reach your knees. Use those arms to support and lengthen towards the wall. And just enjoy this position for a couple of seconds. Inhaling and exhaling. At your next inhale, I'd like you to slowly get back into standing position. Bringing those arms up over your head till the palms meet and coming down to your chest. This is a good position to check how you're feeling, how your body is. For the ones that are in child's pose at the moment, continue to enjoy that. This is now going to be our last flow for the morning, guys. So I'm going to go a little bit faster again. Join in with me. Go at your own pace, but also go at your own depth of stretching. So here we go. Breathing, check yourself, check your heartbeat, check the depth of your breath. Are you pushing that air into your belly? And are you expelling all that air from your belly? Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. At your next inhale, we'll bring those hands up above our heads towards the ceiling, and we're reaching back as far as we can. The hips will go forward a little bit, that's alright, but keep your body nice and strong and straight. Now coming back to neutral position. Hands coming down towards the chest, passing the chest as you slowly bend forward. Hands coming, resting just above your knees there to give it support. And what you're doing is you're rolling the shoulders back, lengthening your spine towards the wall. Inhaling and exhaling. At your next inhale, you're going to go further into your forward bend, either reaching the ground or just as far as you can, whether that's at your ankles, up towards your knees, as far as you can, that's comfortable. Your feet are hip width apart, so your hips are nice and stable. Beautiful. Now, at your next inhale, we're going to bend the knees, reaching your hands to the ground, bringing your right leg into a lunge position. Enjoying this position. Now bending the knee, touching the ground, bringing the left leg behind as well, where our hands are underneath our shoulder, shoulder length apart, and our knees are hip width apart. We're doing the cat-cow position now, so we're arching the back, tucking the tailbone, tucking our chin, and our ears are parallel to our arms. Inhale and exhale. In your next inhale, we're changing positions, arching, bringing our sight towards our head towards the ceiling, dipping our lower back down to the ground. Inhale and exhale. Back to that arch, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin, bringing the ears parallel to the arms. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, we're doing that arch again. So arching the lower back, head looking towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. At your next inhale, we're going neutral position, and we're bringing into a sitting position. Now we're bringing the left leg forward and raising the right leg knee up into a lunge position. And now bringing it forward, so now feet are both parallel hip width apart, and we're in that forward bend. Slowly coming up, hands on top of the knees, lengthening our spine in this position towards the wall. Inhale and exhale. At your next inhale, we're rolling back up to standing position, Arms nice and wide, palms touching together and slowly coming down to the chest. Here we are. And just sit in this position comfortably for a few seconds, checking your body where you feel a little bit tense still, where you feel a little bit looser. Just checking your heartbeat, whether that's going really fast or it's nice and calm. And just checking your breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. I want to thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel a little bit calmer and also a little bit looser this morning, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave us a comment of what you enjoyed. And yeah, if you'd like to see more videos like this, comment below. I would also love to see some pictures of you doing some yoga this morning if you joined me. Would love that. Yeah, so yeah, if you'd love to see more of these types of videos, please put that in the comments, or let us know what type of videos you'd like to see. We would love to be able to share that with you guys. So yeah, thank you for joining me at my place, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. All the best, guys. Bye.